All right, guys. Hey, this is Coach Marcus here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to our weekly Franchise Factor training. This is a training we do every single Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. So, and the website link is always one team, one dream hangout.com. You shouldn't need to enter a passcode, but if the system does require you to enter a passcode, is lowercase go one team. And we do this. We have four parts. So tonight is part two. And I want to welcome any of our new team members who are attending tonight. I believe Coach Seymour may have a new team member attending tonight, but any of our new members, welcome to the family. And also for you guys who have been around, for a little bit, I appreciate you guys for being here and taking out time out of your Saturday night to plug into this training. This is kind of our new member orientation. So this could be part of the onboarding process you have for your new partners who want to participate in the incentive plan to earn income, and they want to learn, the system we have here for people to be successful. So I appreciate everyone for being here tonight. And let me get to the next slide. We do have an event. Our next large event is in Nashville, Tennessee. So it's in what, 2 months? 2 months from today. We'll be in Nashville. And so that's a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. And so how the event normally works is on Friday nights, we have a meet and greet. Saturday is training the entire day. And then Sunday is some type of fun going away event. So that's typically how it runs. All of the online tickets are sold. So we do have in-person tickets available. They are $40 for you guys to attend. And you can send the funds to paypal.me.hbnevents, or you can send it to not dash, it's slash HBN events, or you can send it to 323-384-1081 via Zelle, right? And so with that being said, we did have did have one today. We do have smaller local events that are designed to help people in those cities build their business, for people who are looking for a way to increase their income and people who may be open to learning about using the products. We had a successful event in in Atlanta, Georgia today. Coach Will was the featured guest. He was the speaker, and Kenya Wooden, Charlotte Whitaker, and T.R. Moore were the hosts. I'm sure they're probably out tonight. I believe they were doing a birthday party for Coach Will tonight, since his birthday was in June. They wanted to celebrate him tonight. So that's probably why they're not here on this Zoom tonight. But Coach Will, he texted me after the event, and he said they had a 100% enrollment rate. So every person that showed up as a guest signed up, right? So this is the power of these local events, where you can invite your prospects to come and hear the information and use this as a tool to build your business. Same with the Nashville event, because you guys can invite guests to attend Nashville, and we will get them signed up. So tomorrow night, Coach Will is going to be, well, tomorrow afternoon, Coach Will be in Charlotte, North Carolina, hosted by Rasan Owens. So he'll be there tomorrow and at 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow evening. And then on next Saturday, he'll be in Copperas Cove, Texas, hosted by Tommy Waldron. Coach will be there. And then the day after, they'll be in Dallas, Texas. Miriam Kareem is the host. Coach will be there July 20th. And then the following weekend, Coach he'll be in the St. Louis, Missouri area. I believe this is near East St. Louis, Illinois, in Collinsville, Illinois on July 26th. That's hosted by Dee Wright and Jessica Hill. So if you guys have any prospects for people in those cities, you can invite them to attend. But make sure you reach out to Rasan, Tommy, Miriam, Dee, or Jessica to let them know you're having your guests attend those. So those are great tools to use to build your business. And later on in the year, there's going to be an event in Ontario, Canada. And so Maxine Hunter is hosting that, and Elizabeth Harper and Kanasha Howard will be the presenters at that event in Ontario, Canada. I believe that's the weekend of October. I think it's October 12th. I've looked at my calendar, but that's going to be another amazing event, right? So I want to congratulate our members who achieve commission milestones, okay, and also any rank achievement milestones. So if you guys if you made even your first $100, right? That's an amazing thing. Let me see who are we welcoming? We're welcoming Vanessa. Is Vanessa here? Let me see. Oh, hey, Vanessa, welcome, Vanessa. Right, Coach Seymour told me you would be here tonight, so appreciate you for plugging in. So welcome to the family, Vanessa. Appreciate you for being here. But once again, if you guys hit any income milestones, or you have any of your success team members that hit income or rank milestones, feel free to comment in the chat. Let us know, and I want to congratulate you guys, on those milestones and achievements, right? And that's exactly you guys are doing exactly what we know can be done and what we expect, because we have a simple way for you guys to win. All right. So anyway, there are a couple books. Coach Will, we released a couple books on his birthday back on June 14th. One of them is sold out. I'm reading one, the Hidden Empire. This book right here is the blueprint, okay, that propelled Will to make over $1.6 million with Green Organics. Not in his career. He's made millions in his career, but just with Green Organics, this book right here, it's amazing. We will probably do some teachings from this book, okay, either on most likely on Sunday or Tuesdays. But this book right here can help you explode your business if you read it, internalize it, and apply the information. It's sold out, so when it comes back in print, make sure you guys get it. The other book that's still available is on Coach Will's Facebook page, Making Your First Million Network Marketing. So that the information in that book is information I wish I'd known sooner in my network marketing career. Okay, I wish I knew that. I think Miriam has the book. Jessica has the Hidden Empire. I believe you guys have both books. Both books are great, right? Amazing books, and they will help you, okay, get to where you want to be faster with your Green Organics business. So make sure you get both those books, right? And go to Coach Will's Facebook page. He has a link in his bio, in his About Me section. There's a link that will take you to the page to purchase the books, right? So franchise factor. Okay, when we started this back in 2021, this was during the pandemic, and this was at a time where we had several of us who had exceeded six figures in income with the company. Okay, and so we joined in 2019. So within a 2-year time span, several of us hit over $100,000 in income, and we do this part time. Okay, so we decided to put together a formal training called Six Steps to Six Figures. This was in 2021, and that training right there was impactful, but it was long. Okay, but our agreement was that once one of the people that put this training together achieved seven figures by following this training, we would change it to 7 steps to seven figures, which Coach Will was the first one to do it by following what was taught in the books and was taught in our trainings. And so we recognized the 6 steps to six figures training and the 7 steps to seven figures training. That was a lot of information to teach and absorb in 1 hour, in an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. Okay, so we broke it down. We broke it up into 4 parts. Okay, and we renamed it Franchise Factor. Okay, and this is similar to people who purchase a franchise. Years ago I purchased a cleaning franchise, and they had a training system for the franchisees to learn it and do it and to earn income. So we have the same thing here, where we operate many franchises. We are our own franchise, and we believe in providing unified, duplicatable training systems. Right? We focus on the concept of learning, doing it, and teaching it, but also teaching people to teach people to teach people, like what Coach Seymour has done with Vanessa. Right? He's teaching her what to do with her success team members when they join her. Okay, Mike Demps is one of Coach Seymour's success team members that plugs into this training. Okay, so this is just one part of it. All right, and then we focus on sequential learning. So all of our training is focused on mindset and skill set. Right, the network marketing part, people know how to do network marketing because we've been doing it our whole life, but just not getting paid, because we're always recommending and referring things we like to people we know, right? Coffee, restaurants, hotels, gyms, all kinds of stuff, right? But don't get paid for that. We simply show people how to get paid to do something they already know how to do. Now, there are some skill sets people need to develop, the proper mindset, okay, and the proper network marketing skill set to build a business successfully, okay? Then we also have resources and repetition, okay, because what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. So we provide the recommended books. Okay, we provide the recommended videos to watch. We have the trainings already, right? We have these on Zoom and some on Facebook. The replays are available, but truly, what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. This is why we have 4 parts to this, and we just do one part each week. Okay, and then the percentages, the 70 percenters. Okay, for those of you who have been attending this training, you know what that means. 70% of people are going to die broke. Okay, these are insurance company statistics. The same applies to your network marketing business. 70% of the people you sign up, they are going to quit. Okay, they're not going to win because they're not going to stay committed to the process. Okay, and so that's okay. Don't focus on them. Okay, you can't give your energy to the 70 percenters. Okay, then you have the 3 percenters. The 3 percenters are the people, they will be successful no matter which company they join because they're very charismatic, right? It's all about them. They are the people, they won't plug into the training because they have their own way of doing things. Okay. But the thing about the 3 percenters is they don't have duplication because they don't have a system. It's all about them, their personality. And in this business, guys, people aren't duplicatable. Systems are. Okay, and that's what we teach here. But 3 percenters are typically the ones that go from company to company to company. And then guess what the 70 percenters do? They follow the 3 percenters from company to company to company, thinking they're going to have the same success. Okay, but they won't. And then the 27 percenters, that's all of us here tonight, right? Because you guys are committed to, learning a duplicatable system that works. You are also focused on improving your mindset and skill set. You are committed to reading the books, watching the videos, attending the trainings. Okay. That's why you guys are here. So those are how the percentages are broken down, and that's how it works. Now, like I said before, guys, there are people who are having success here with Green Organics, both GoDasana and HBN, and they don't plug into what's taught here. Okay, and that's perfectly fine. If they have something that's working for them and their success team and they're having success, keep doing that. Okay, we never want to tell anyone you have to do it our way. Okay, we don't want to step on anybody's toes. However, if what you're doing isn't working, okay, and you're not seeing the results you thought you would see as fast as you would see them, okay, by all means, plug into what we're teaching here because our motto is one team, one dream, right? We're not going to turn anyone away who wants to win, right? So for those of you who don't know, Green Organics is our parent company. They're the company that pays our commissions. Okay. They're the company that will send you the Visa debit card. Okay. That comes once you set up your Pay Quicker account. I don't know what I did. My card somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. But the company, they're the parent company. They're the LLC, Green Organics LLC. Okay. But then there's GoDasana, which is our Pure Plant Promise company. Both companies have plant products, but GoDasana is our household products, personal care products. There's the essential oils, right? And maybe we call black seed oil can be an essential oil, a superfood, and a multivitamin with GoDasana. HBN is primarily superfoods and supplements. Black seed oil is also with HBN, okay? And also we do have some personal care products with HBN. To think about the companies that makes us different is the fact that we have products that work. For those of you who have any experience using the products, comment in the chat. Let us know which products you use and what results you got. I know Coach Seymour, he reverses kidney damage. He was stage 3, reversed it. Okay, Miriam released 120 pounds and has some other benefits from using the products. Okay, so the products aren't on trial. And the great thing about having good products is the fact that we have a pay plan with both companies that's very aggressive, right? It's fair, right? It rewards you, right, for putting in the work, but it's very fair, right? And you guys will be happy. So Jessica says, Black soil helped her with pain, no more indigestion, and she sleeps better. Thanks, Miriam, for commenting on the other benefits. Now, we don't make any medical claims. We don't say, I'm not saying our products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease, because we're not doctors and we're not governed by the FDA, and not making any type of income claims here. Right. And we see Seymour also came off with 39 medications, a shoebox, well, a love box full of medications. Right. And Miriam says release weight using Slimmer Max / Slimmer Pro, Vitality, Healing Trilogy, Slimmer Oil. That's it. Right. No injections, no crazy diets, no crazy exercise programs like I do. Right. As products work. And then Shauna, she just says, I don't go a day without detox tea that helped her release 56 pounds. Black soil helps Shonda with pain and inflammation. So appreciate you guys for commenting. Yeah, without our black soil, without our detox tea. Yeah. And then Margie, Lavender Eyes helps with her headaches. Good stuff. All right, so here's something you want to write down. Screenshot this. Remember this. When you get to the point where, and it happens to all of us, right? There may be some down times or some slow times in your business, and you feel discouraged and you feel like, you know what, I want to quit. Okay. Write this down. This is my business and I am going to make it work. Okay. That right there is going to help you stay focused on why you joined. Okay. Because if we all have the same websites, we have the same products, we have the same pay plan, and everyone else is winning at the business except for you. The problem isn't the business, it's not the products, it's not the pay plan, it's not your sponsor. The issue is you. Okay. There's something you don't know or something you're not doing, okay, that is holding you back. So always remember this. This is my business and I am going to make it work. All right. So that's a great thing to remember. The GLP-1 kit is amazing, Jessica. All right, our vision is bring the power of plants to the people of the world. We are about introducing people to the power of using plant-based products to help solve problems they're having with their body, pain, inflammation, weight, allergies, okay, reversing different ailments. We're not knocking medication, all right? There is a place for drugs and prescriptions. However, we feel that there is a better way and a healthier way. And Douglas says, my doctor says, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. And Douglas is down like 50 pounds, right? We also are about facilitating financial independence. So we want people to be in a position to where if they don't want to go to work anymore, they can walk away from that job because they built their income to the point to where they can live and sustain their lifestyle, like what Coach Seymour's done. Okay. All right. And then we also are about personal growth. Okay. They say we are a personal development company disguised as a network marketing company because you get better here, right? You learn relationship skills, you learn how to properly communicate with people, you develop communication skills, right? We even talk about finances and investing. So we believe in teaching a lot. But the thing about it is you get paid, right? That's what's you get paid to get better. Your job is not necessarily paying you to get better. Your job is paying you to complete the functions of your job, right? Here, you get paid as you get better. And Douglas says no more metformin, no more blood thinners or asthma medications, right? And we have thousands of testimonials, guys, thousands. So thank you, Douglas. All right, our mission is to capture 1% of the $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry. This was 6.8 at the end of 2024. By the end of this year, it's going to grow to $7.3 trillion. Okay, so that means there's a lot of money, okay, a lot of currency, as we like to say, a lot of currency that is going to be transferred to you guys, to us, right, who are actively building the business, solving problems, and helping people, okay? Some of you guys are going to earn 6 figures a year, okay? Some of you are going to build your business to the point to where you're earning 6 figures per month, all right? In our model of dream, fight, win, you must have a dream you're willing to fight for. And as long as you don't come out, as long as you don't give up and quit, you're going to come out with the win. So one of the things you want to find out when someone wants to join the business, find out if they have a dream. If they don't have a dream, they're not ready to build a business. Maybe they can just be a customer, right? But you got to have a dream if you want to build that long-term residual income that's large. you got to have a dream. You got to be someone that wants to make a difference in people's lives and leave a legacy. Okay. If they don't have a dream, they're not going to do anything. So this is a quick overview. So there's 4 parts. So we did part 1 last week. Today is part 2. Next week's part 3. And then the following week, which will be the last Saturday of the month, will be part 4. Okay. So that is how the training is structured. So there are bite-sized pieces so you guys can absorb the information in different parts. And always the replays are posted on the One Team One Dream YouTube channel. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. So part 2, right? You want to get familiar with the resources and tools at your disposal. You also want to build your belief in the industry of network marketing, not health and wellness, right? Health and wellness is a segment of network marketing. Build your belief in the company, build your belief in the pay plan, the products, yourself, the method you use to build your business, okay? And believe you're helping people, okay? So we'll talk about the first bullet point. So get familiar with the resources and tools at your disposal, okay? So your back office and replicated website. So part of our system, we have the best system. B is becoming product of the product at the appropriate level. E is education. So this is where the E part comes in because you're going to learn, okay, as part of your business growth. So you're going to click on 3 links a day in your back office on your GoToSana and HBN websites just to see what you have in your hands for your business. That's going to take you about a month. Okay. We don't want you rushing trying to go out there and build a business immediately because you may say the wrong things, but we want you to know what you have. Okay. And after that, there's the One Team One Dream YouTube channel. There's videos on there. We have a Top Earner Toolkit playlist with recommended videos that are already there. Okay. The new member orientation, definitely want to watch that. That's about an hour and a half long. Coach Will did an amazing job walking people through the steps it takes to be successful here. Okay. Then we have our industry validation videos, The Perfect Business by Robert Kiyosaki. We have Brilliant Compensation by Tim Sales. We have Rise as an Entrepreneur by Eric Worre. All 3 of those are videos that validate the industry, okay, which are good for you, okay, to learn. And also those are videos you can share with prospects who maybe don't have an understanding of what network marketing is. And then as far as another benefit of network marketing, Why Network Marketing by Tony Robbins is a good one. We have Professor Charles King explains network marketing. Top economist Harry Dent talks network marketing. 4 things successful network marketing professionals do. That's more of a skill set development video. But all the other ones, except for the new member orientation, all the other videos are industry validation. Band class part 1 and 2 is probably my favorite. Okay. And that really does a great job of validating the industry. It's about 16 minutes long. Mark Yarnell, for those of you don't know who he is, he's the one that wrote Your First Year at Network Marketing. We made the most money ever in MLM. Mark Yarnell, he did that video. And then there's a sizzle video for GoToSana. It's 92 seconds long. Is Welcome to GoToSana. Now there is a video on there that combines the band class with the Welcome to GoToSana video in one video. So it's about 18 minutes long. So that's the one I've been sending to prospects and leads, and those people have been signing up after watching that. So these are your top earner toolkits. Does anyone have any questions? If you have any questions, you can type them in the comments. But if you understand everything, just type top earner. If you guys understand this part, just want to make sure I'm slowing down a bit. Make sure everyone is able to get this information. All right, thank you, Miriam. Also, I can take a break and take me a sip of water. All right, good stuff. So the next thing is your next person, the next resource and tool at your disposal is your plugged-in support team. Okay, and we here at Green Organics, we don't use the terms upline and downline, right? We use support team for your sponsor or someone who is above you in genealogy, maybe a higher rank, right? And then success team are the people you sign up, and people who are on the team maybe beneath you in the genealogy. Okay, and so that is also going to be one of your great resources is your plugged in support team. Now, we know there are people here on the team who are orphaned, meaning that their sponsor who signed them up, they ghosted them, right? They don't support them. Maybe they may still be active as far as ordering products because they get that commission every week, every month, but they don't, or some of them maybe even left and quit. So we embrace them and we become their support team and they become our success team, right? So that's going to be one of your greatest resources is your plugged in support team, right? Next thing is building your belief. Okay, this is very important, and this is where we see people have a challenging time, changing and making the adjustments is their belief system. So you have to have belief in the industry. Network marketing is fair. Okay, when you hear people say, "Oh, that's one of those pyramid things," well, tell them, yeah, it is a pyramid thing. Okay, if you go to a job, if you work a job you are in one of those pyramid things, okay? Because your supervisor reports to their manager, who reports to the VP, who reports to the CEO, right? And you're down at the bottom. That's a pyramid structure. It's not a scheme, it's a structure. Network marketing also has a pyramid structure, but it's based upon rank and things like that. It's fair. And the thing about network marketing is the fact that everyone can get to the top of the pyramid. Okay, it's great. And the way you build your belief, okay, in the industry is the audiobooks we recommend, GoPro, Icebreakers, and Four Color Personalities. Okay, those are audiobooks. There are also hard copies of books, GoPro, Icebreakers, Four Color Personalities. We added Coach Will's books to the list, Making Your First Million in Network Marketing, okay, and The Hidden Empire. Those are all the books you want to read. Okay. Then there's videos. Okay, I went through the videos as far as the industry validation videos. You want to watch them to build your belief, and those are great educational tools. Band class is probably my favorite one, and people have different ones that are their favorites they like to share with their prospects. And then training, right? You want to build your belief. You build your belief in the industry by attending the trainings, which is this is one of the belief system building tools. The trainings we have on Sundays, on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, and on Saturdays. Okay, and then you build your belief in the company. Okay, number one, leadership. Paula Scarcella. Okay, she's our founder. She's our CEO, and as far as we know, she's the only active female CEO that owns two network marketing companies. And then we have Alexandra Brighton is our formulator. Okay, she is the one that helps sourcing the ingredients and she puts together the formulations that make all of our products. Okay. And she's the greatest formulator of all time. Alexandra, she took two other companies to $1 billion companies because of her formulations. We are going to be the third and fourth companies that achieve $1 billion because of her using her formulations, which Paul and Ben own. Ben Scarcella is Paul's husband. They own all the formulations. Okay. And then you also build your belief in the company because the company is only responsible for doing two things. What two things are GoToSign and HBM responsible for doing? W-2 wage jobs are pyramid companies. Everything's a pyramid, right? There's always someone at the top. NFL teams are pyramids, right? You have the owner that owns the team, and then everyone else beneath the owner. So the company is responsible for shipping products, right? Okay, and this next thing is paying commissions. That's it, right? The back office we get for free. That's extra. The email system we get for free, the websites we get that we don't pay for, right? There's companies that charge you. They charge you to have access to a marketing system. We get all that for free, guys. So the company is only responsible for shipping products and paying commissions. That's it. All right. Now you build your belief in the pay plan. The fastest way to build your belief in the pay plans we have here is you earn in them. It's not studying the pay plan, right, until you get it before you do anything to build a business. You earn some commissions that is going to help you, okay, help you learn the pay plan. That's how I learned it, okay, because when people started buying products and I started seeing commissions show up in my back office, I wanted to know how I was being paid, like what percentage, what part of the pay plan did it come from, how it got there. And that's how I learned really quickly. Jessica says I was in a previous company where I had to pay monthly for access to the back office. What was the monthly fee? I'm just curious. All right. So, but the fast way to build your belief in these pay plans, earn in them. All right. So as far as benefits with HBN, we have the auto delivery discount, where you have a cash back up to 30%. We have the Try Me product. Every month you get a free product when you place a 100 PV order. This month's product is what? Oregano oil, wholesale pricing. We don't pay retail. Star bonus program. If you are at 100 PV, we're only talking about being at 100 PV. Star bonus program is amazing, right? We have the binary, okay? We also have the binary match. We have the weekly rank bonus, also called lifestyle bonus, and there's a top seller bonus, okay? And so Jessica says it's $20 a month. That's $240 a year you were paying to have access to a back office plus the membership fee. So we don't do that here. So with GoToSign, I probably have to update this slide. The pay plan, you learn in it, you learn by earning in the GoToSign pay plan. Cash back 30%, retail commissions 25% forever. Okay. Community revenue bonus 6%, community matching bonus from 10 to 75% match, the Sharon SAT bonus, and then the top seller bonus is no more. So I'll update this slide. We did away with that because we're paying out more. We're paying out 6% in the matrix. The highest company we've seen that's out there is paying 2.5%. In the matrix, we pay 6%. Right? So that's great. Now you build your belief in the products. Okay. You want to know that we have our pure plant promise. Nothing is ever added to the products. Nothing is taken from them. Okay. So you can know we have some amazing products. And we also are focused on outcomes and results. For those of you who share your results from using products, thank you guys. That's one of the main reasons Paula created the company and partnered with Alexandria, because the products work, and we're focused on helping people, feel better and age wealthily, not elderly. Help people get off of medications and even avoid having to ever take medications. Okay, so I appreciate everyone commenting. And now you need to build your belief in yourself. This is where people struggle. People who reach out to me for help, they struggle in this area because they have a lack of belief in themselves, which I understand, because a lot of us didn't grow up in the most supportive and positive environments. Fortunately for me, I grew up with an athletic background. My parents were supportive. My coaches were supportive. So I've never had a problem with believing in myself and motivating and staying motivated. Everyone's not like that. I understand that. But you got to write your 20 reasons why, okay, and your top 4. Okay. And that we covered that in part 1. I like what Coach Seymour does. His the why, right? WHY means what hurts you. Okay. And those 20 reasons should be 20 things that if you did not accomplish them, okay, what would hurt you if you did not accomplish them? Okay. Within the lifetime of the people you want to benefit. Okay. I like that. So you want to make sure that's how you build your belief. Also, that's going to be your emotional barrier to exiting the business. Your 20 reasons why and your top 4. And so you're going to have to focus on developing your mindset. You do that by attending the trainings, reading the books, watching the video, and develop your skill sets. Okay. Because you're going to have to know which words to say to people. Okay. To get past the salesman alarm. Okay. Like most people don't know that skill set, but I just found out, okay, how that skill set works and how to learn it, do it, and teach it. And we teach that. Okay. We have audio books, the regular books, the videos, the training. So that's how you develop your mindset and skill set. Does anyone have any questions up to this point? If you do, just type your question in the chat and we'll go to the next slide. Just going to pause a second, not a minute. Just going to pause for a little bit and see if everyone is all clear. If you're all clear, just just type all clear or a thumbs up or something. All right. Thank you. All right. So now you want to build your belief in the method, right? And what we mean by method is the method you use to build your business. There are 1,000 ways, okay, to build the business here. Now, are all the ways duplicatable? No, but there are 1,000 ways to do it. So whatever method is working for you, believe in it. Okay. It could be online. For me, I work at home full time. I don't get out and about like I used to when I worked in an office. So I do a lot of online stuff and I do offline when I leave my home, but online has worked great for me. Okay. People like in person. Today we had an event in Atlanta, Georgia, and there were team members there. They brought guests. All of the guests joined today in person discussion in-person events are effective. Okay. And so some people, Coach Will is very strong in person. Okay. And all I can do is I encourage you guys, if you have any people in Charlotte, North Carolina, Texas, or St. Louis, Missouri area, get them in the room. We'll get those people signed up, right? Some people wear buttons, right? Who wears buttons? I know Miriam has her button on every video she does on her 90-day blitz videos. She's wearing her button. Jessica wears her button. I wear buttons. Okay, Mike wears buttons. So I know Seymour does. Linda does. Buttons work. Okay, and all we're looking for, guys, is the right person at the right time in their life. Okay, we're not looking for everybody, right? You're just looking for that right person at the right time in their life. Seymour's wearing his button now, right? T-shirts. I'm wearing a T-shirt. My T-shirt says, "I am in the oil business." The right person is going to read my shirt and ask me, "What is this? What oil business are you in?" Okay, and that I'll be prepared to get their information, not explain anything in person, get their best contact information, and then I will share the information. T-shirts work, drop cards work, your car with magnets, a sunshade, all that works. Okay, you believe in the method that works for you. All right. Now, also the last thing is believe you're helping people. Okay, many people join and they say, "Oh, I want to get my two people," or "I want to get my new customers." Well, we're not here to get anybody, right? We're not here to get anybody. We are not doing anything to people, right? We're not trying to get people's money, right? We are simply here to do something for people. We are here to show people how they can ease the financial burden, right? And stop living paycheck to paycheck, struggling every month, being able to pay that car payment, right? Use their commissions to pay their car payment, use their commission to pay the mortgage or rent, right? We are here to show people how to get off medication and show people how they can not take Ozempic and use our GLP-1 three-step system. Show people how they can take black seed oil, which they say cures everything but death, right? And they right now, the freebies, buy one, get one free. We are here to educate people about network marketing, about the opportunity, and about the products. That's all we do. We help people. All right. So is everyone clear about the beliefs? Just covered all those. Just want to make sure we're all clear. If you do have any questions, just comment in the chat. All right. All right. So now, as far as people who are active, right? Every 3 months, I do like an audit in different great chat groups. So man, I like to see who's active still and who's committed. Okay, people say they are committed. We can tell how committed someone is to their business by the business volume they're active with GoldAsana and HBN. So if you're active with GoldAsana at 5 BV to 24 BV, you're not committed, right? You are go. You're in, right? You got your toe in the water. You're in. You're go. If you're active at 25 to 50 to 49 BV, you are go day, right? You about halfway in, but not all the way. Okay. If you are at 50 BV to set 99 BV, you're go day sub. You're almost in there, right? You're 75% committed. If you are at 100 BV or more with GoldAsana, right? You're all in. That's how you can tell someone's commitment level to the business, to their business. Okay. HBN has three different levels. Okay. So you're at H, you're active 25 to 49 CV. CV means commissionable volume, BV means business volume. If you're active at 25 CV to 49 CV, you're an H. Thank you guys. I see the people who are 100 in both. I'm 100 in both. I'm 100 plus in both. Okay. Now, if you are at 50 CV to 99 CV, you are HB. Okay, you're not all the way in. Okay, you are 2/3 the way in. If you are 100 CV or more with HBN, right? You qualify for all the money, the free products. You are HBN. You are all the way in. That is how you can tell how committed people are to their business. All right. All right, so this is what it looks like. So your first 5 years with the company. So the columns represent your years. The red arrows represent the time you spend building the business, learning, developing. The dollar symbols show how much money you make per year. Okay, so this is how it typically looks. There may be some outliers where people get in and take off, and the business explodes and make a boatload of money the first year. That's rare. Just telling you guys. But your first year, you're new to network marketing, or you're new to the company, okay, and you are learning the culture we have here, one team, one dream. You're learning the products, learning the pay plan, right? Learning what things to say, because you were never taught like how to identify someone that's a red personality, or how to identify a blue or a yellow or green. While we're here, can you guys type what a red, blue, yellow, and green personality type is? Like their traits. Just type those in the chat. You never learned that. That's okay. So your first year, you're going to be, sharing, getting some no's, reading the books, attending trainings. Your income's not going to be a whole lot. Year two, you gotten better, right? You've attended the trainings. You know what words to use. You read the books. You get more people telling you yes, okay, because you haven't quit, right? Your income goes up more in year two. Year three, you are nearly a network marketing professional, right? You know what words to say. You know how to overcome objections. You know how to do a three-way call or three-way chat with your plugged-in support team. Your income goes up more. Okay, year four, at this point, you are probably the person your support team reaches out to do three-way chats, three-way calls with. Okay, and you're having people who are duplicating what you're doing. Your income goes up even more in year four. Year five, at this point, you may be hosting calls for your team. You can also be more picky as far as who you enroll into your team. Everyone's not a good fit, right? You don't want to sign up everybody, but your team is really duplicating, right? Having success. Your income goes up more in year five, right? Let me stop real quickly. Let me see. I want to see what red is money, yellow is helpful, green is information, blue is fun. Yes. And yes, y'all got it. Red money, I'm looking at Merriam, blue fun, yellow helper, green is data driven, money, fun, helper, green. Yep. Red likes money, and blue likes fun, green likes information, yellow likes helping people. Yep. Thank you guys, did great. I'm definitely red, and I'm yellow, right? I'm not blue and I'm not green. Okay. I'm just having a conversation with my wife this morning. She knows the color. She said, "Yeah, you definitely are a red." And I'm not blue at all. And I'm not green. I'm yellow. Yeah. And Seymour is red and yellow like me. Like having going out and having fun and hanging out with people. That's not me. I do it because it's what I need to do because of the business. But for the most part, I'm red and I want to help people, right? Not hang out. That's just me. All right. So anyway, let's get back to the chart. So the chart, right? So what happens, right? You are humming along, building your business. Year one, you've gotten past year one, you've gotten past year two. You get to year three, and someone on Facebook has messaged you, and we've seen it happen in real life to people. They message you and tell you, "Hey, there's this company out there where you can join us, and there's no auto ship, right? And there's just a one-time activation fee, and you pay this membership fee, and you can make $2,047.50 a month." Anybody heard that? I'm sure you guys have. And you fall for it. We have people we know, they got to their third year. Someone made over $500,000 with us, guys. They fell for it. Joined this new company. They lost some things. They lost their income. Number one, they lost their downline. Number two, they lost their credibility they had with people, because the week before, HBN was like the best thing ever, right? And then what happens also, they go back to year one. They went back to year one when they joined a new company, right? And so they lose their residual income. And that's what happens with people who go from company to company to company. They continually go back to year one and start over every year, right? Don't be that person that does that. We know people that have been involved in network marketing for 20 years. Okay. However, they've been with 20 network marketing companies in 20 years. So basically, they've done year one 20 times. Okay. 20 times. Right, guys? So don't be the person that happens to, because we've seen it. We've seen it. And these people now, since they left, they're active with us. But since they did that, they have been with 2 or 3 companies in the past 2 years and have not made nearly the money they've earned here in 2 years with 3 years with us. All right. So don't be the person that keeps starting over. So for those of you who are on Facebook, we have groups that are our official company groups. One of them is only for influencers and consultants, people who want to participate in the pay plan and build a business. That's the Green Organics Family Influencer and Consultant Training Group. That link should show up in your back office to join that group. And then the 3 other groups are for prospects, team members, potential customers, people that want to learn about the products and the companies. Okay, we have the Green Organics Family Testimonials and Information Group. That's open to anybody. They can learn about the opportunity and the products. We have the Go to Sana testimonials and Information Group. That's only for Go to Sana, right? Green Organics is for both. Go to Sana is strictly Go to Sana because some people really like the oils and the soap and all that kind of stuff. And then we have the Drink to Drop Weight Warriors group, which is focused on our weight release products, our GLP-1 products, our berberine ACV, Slimmer Max, Vitality, right? So the Drink to Drop products. So that's for people that want to release weight. So those are 4 groups. One of them is only for us, but all 4 are, and 3 are for anybody, right? And we have YouTube channels where we post most of the replays. We have the One Team, One Dream YouTube channel. Okay, so that's where all the Franchise Factory replays are posted there. Some of our replays from some of our trainings, guys, are unlisted. So if you ever attend our Sunday or a Tuesday training and it's not posted, or you don't see it on One Team, One Dream channel, reach out to your plugged in support team to get the link, because there are people out there who use our training and sell it. They sell our training. Okay, so there's some trainings where they're unlisted and not for the public. Then Coach Will, right? He's our multiple 7-figure earner. He has his own YouTube channel, Coach Sonic. He posts the weekly Coach's Corner replays on his channel, and then the Detox Divas replays, they're posted on Tina Huerman's YouTube channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed to those channels, so when videos are posted there, you will receive notification to go and grab the video and grab the link and watch it and share it with people who you know. Okay. All right. So this is our schedule. So first thing is this: be plugged into a proven system 5 years from now. When I joined the company on February 4th, 2019, it was HBN. Go to Sana was around, but not in its current form. I joined HBN first, and I told myself I'm going to be with HBN for 5 years, no matter what, and I want to see what happens. Okay, so now it's going on, what, 6.5 years? I made nearly $1 million part-time just from HBN by itself. All right, not go to Sana. Combine them both, I've done very, very well. But I figure if Mark Yarnell could say that when he joined Amway and say he would be there for 5 years, he was there for 30 years or whatever, I could do the same thing. And many of the leaders made that same commitment. But be plugged in to a proven system 5 years from now. Sunday it starts. So Sunday, Monday, and Tuesdays, all the trainings start at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So we have a leadership development training on Sundays and Tuesdays. Mondays, we have the testimonials Zoom, right? That is a very impactful Zoom, and people always order after attending that Zoom. Great for potential customers. On Wednesdays, Coach Simon hosts the Coach's Corner. That starts an hour later on his Zoom channel at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then on Thursdays, we have the Detox Diva starts at 5 p.m. Pacific. Okay. And then 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we have the Business Opportunity Overview that starts at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturdays, we're back here. Okay. So that's how the process works. All right. So congratulations, Seymour, 3 months away from 6 years. Yeah. All right, guys. So that concludes the training. Write this down, right? Simple steps done by many people equal success, right? Some people say magic. I like success. Okay. So all we do is show things that most people can do if they want to do it. Okay. Is anything that's in the best system something people can't do? If people, yes or no, is anything in the best system something most people can't do? Yes or no? Right? Meaning, no, meaning it's something people can do, right? Yeah. So, and that's the way we structure this, and this is why we're having so many people accomplish different rank and financial milestones, is because it's something most people can do if they want to do it. If that's the key. They have to want to do it. You can't do it for them. I can't do it for them. Coach Will can't do it for them. They have to be the one to do it and follow simple steps. Right? That's it. All right, guys. So that concludes the today's training. Let me stop the recording.